What's up, family? I'm outside of the Biltmore Estates or the Biltmore House, and I want to come and have a real heart-to-heart with you guys today. For some of you, this is going to be offensive. For some of you, this is going to trigger you. For some of you, man, it's going to be eye-opening, and for some of you, it's just going to be confirmation. It is what it is. You know what I mean? Sit back, relax, buckle up, because I'm going to go in, but I'm not going to go in as hard as I really want to, just because of my surroundings and just because of where I'm at. You know what I mean? It's the day after Christmas, and we need to have this heart-to-heart conversation. We need to have this eye-opening chat. You know what I mean? Family, we have to wake up. We have to wake up. You know, again, it's the day after Christmas. You know what I mean? And for some of you, you have this narcissistic, egotistical mentality that you think that you're entitled to stuff that you aren't. You know what I mean? You think that you don't have to do anything, and everybody's supposed to bow down and kiss your ass and just do for you without you reciprocating anything. You know what I mean? And for some of you, man, you're going to get your heart broke. You know what I mean? You're going to get devastated because you have the best person in your life and you don't even understand that. You don't even realize that because you're so narcissistic, you're so egotistical, you think it's all about you. You think that person's lucky to have you in their life. You think that person is so fortunate because you're there. But you ain't bringing shit to the relationship. You ain't bringing nothing to the table. You might give up some draws and you think, oh, that's good enough, and they supposed to be happy because that's what I'm bringing in. Man, don't nobody give a crap about your draws. You know what I mean? Man, that's everywhere. That's everywhere. What else are you bringing to the table? Nobody gives a crap that you just giving up your tail. You know what I mean? There's more to life than just sex, family. And if that's all you bring to the table, you ain't bringing crap to the table. You ain't bringing nothing to the table. They could get that anywhere. Your sex ain't all that, I promise you. What you think you're doing and all this other stuff, I promise you, it ain't all of that. They're going to get tired and they're going to get frustrated and they're going to get to the point where they're like, I'm done. I'm tired of investing into this relationship. I'm tired of giving into this situation, and you're not reciprocating. You're not doing anything, you know? And it's crazy because, again, it's the day after Christmas. And on Christmas, Thanksgiving, so many of us, we get around our families and all this other crazy stuff. And they have potlucks and all this other stuff, right? And you see it all the time. People show up with nothing. Don't bring nothing to the table. Don't bring nothing. But then they want to eat 2 plates of food. They want to eat 2 plates of desserts. And then they have the audacity to want to take a plate home with them and a plate of dessert. Ain't brought nothing. And then they get pissed off and offended that somebody check them because, man, you been greedy. You ain't bring nothing, but you want to eat everything. You didn't bring anything, but you want to take everything home. That's egotistical. That's narcissistic. That's greedy, family. That's why people don't want you around. That's why people don't want to be in a relationship with you. That's why people don't invite you anywhere. Because you think it's all about you. You think it's, man, I'm all that. And you can do what you want to do. You can. But I promise you, you're going to live a lonely, frustrated life. Because you reap what you sow. You reap what you sow. If you're not willing to invest in that relationship, I promise you this. They're going to leave. And you're going to be pissed off, brokenhearted, and devastated because you're going to come to the realization that it was all your fault. And what I mean, it was all your fault. It was all your fault because you could have sown more into that relationship. You could have done more into that relationship than what you did. But because you think it's all about you, you think they so happy to be with you. It's like, no, family, they treat everybody the same. Speak for me. I'll go into a relationship and I'll treat every woman the same. Every woman the same. I don't treat no woman any different than I do any other woman than I have in the past. And it ain't really about them. Stay with me. It's not about them. It's about who I am. I'm a loving, caring, giving person. It ain't about you. It ain't about your sex. It ain't about none of that stupid, superficial crap. I invest into the relationship. Why? Because I want people to invest into me. You reap what you sow. If you're not willing to invest into that relationship, then why are you there? Most of you are there because you're about greedy. You're about taking. Gimme, 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 gimme. You have a hoard mentality. You want to get. And for some of you that are givers, man, you've gotten so broken. You've gotten so used and abused to where you become greedy. You become a taker. because you're trying to protect yourself. So you don't want to get hurt again. You don't want to get used up again. And so you get in a relationship and you just take, and don't give shit back in return. And then you want to act like they supposed to be cool because you taking and they ain't doing shit. I remember a few years ago, my second son hit me up and asked me to send him some money. And I was like, okay, what do you want money for? He's like, cause I want to get my mom, this is the day before Mother's Day. And he said he wanted to get his mom something. And so he wanted me to give him some money, send CashApp him some money so he can get his mom something. And I looked, and I'm on the phone talking to him. I said, Elisha. He said, man, I really don't have enough money and whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. I said, wait a minute, bro. I said, Mother's Day is the same day every year. Mother's Day don't change. Christmas don't change. Her birthday don't change. Valentine's Day don't change. These are the same day every year. How in the hell is it that you say you love this person? How the hell is it that you say that you're all about this person and you want to be in a relationship with this person, but you don't even have the forethought or the insight to sit there and say, hey, you know what? Mother's Day is coming up, their birthday coming up, Valentine's Day is coming up, Christmas is coming up. Man, let me put some change to the side so I could get them something. If you ain't got the change like that, then put in some work. You put in work for the shoes you want. You put in work for the bag you want. You put in work for the hair and the wig and the nails and stuff. But you can't put in work for this relationship. You can't put in work to invest in this person. You're showing that person what you really think about them. You can say what you want to say, but your actions speak louder than your words. Your actions speak louder than your words. If you're not bringing anything to the table and then turn around and expect somebody to give you something so you can invest in it, that's not my mama. That's your mama. If you love your mama, if you want to get your mama something, then you should have put in the work to get her a gift. And I understand, okay, you don't make that much change. Put in some overtime. Don't sit here and tell me, oh, I don't have the money and woo. Man, we all have the same amount of time in a day. You can work overtime. There's no excuses. I'm not trying to hear that bullshit. And then anybody in a relationship with you, after a while, they ain't trying to hear that bullshit either. Why? Because they do what they got to do to invest in you. They do what they got to do to make sure that you straight. They do what they got to do to make sure that you happy. They do what they got to do to make sure that you good. But if you're not willing to reciprocate that, man, who the hell are you? Damn all that. They're going to get tired of your bullshit. They're going to get tired of your greed. They're going to get tired of your selfishness. And they're going to walk away. And it's no fault of their own. They're going to walk away because you know what? Man, I've done all I could do to show you how important you are. I've done all I could do to show you how a queen or a king is supposed to be treated. But if you can't reciprocate that, if you can't do shit for me without me having to ask you, what the fuck is this shit? What the fuck is that? Again, some of this is going to offend some of you, and it is what it is, you know what I mean? It is what it is. It's the day after Christmas, and some of you ain't did shit. But then you get pissed off because, man, you didn't get all that you wanted. But you ain't gave up shit. You ain't put in no effort to buy anybody shit, to do anything for somebody. And again, and I know people are going to sit there and say, man, well, you're supposed to do this and don't buy people this and whoop-de-whoop-de. Man, I'm a giver. I'm a giver. That's who I am. That's what I do. And I'm not going to allow somebody in their arrogance and their narcissism and their egotistic ways to stop me from being me. I'm not going to stop being the loving, giving, caring person that I am because you refuse to grow the hell up. You're just going to get left, and it is what it is. And you know what? So many times after I walk away from a relationship, all these people want to reach out. They want to reach out because, man, they understand. Damn, you know what? I had a good thing. And I messed it up. Damn, you know, this person was constantly giving it. They never had to ask for anything. Never had to ask for anything. And I was constantly doing. Why? Not because I needed their affirmations. Not because I wanted something from them. Because I was trying to show them how valuable they were. I was trying to show them what they meant to me. I was trying to show them how important they are. And this is what we're supposed to do in relationships, family. This is what we're supposed to do. You give, not because you want something in return. You give because that's who you are. You give because that's our nature. That's our nature. And some of you've become so bitter, so resentful, so toxic because you've been taken advantage of, and because your unresolved issues, you now have gone from being a giver to a taker, and you don't even realize it. We have to grow up. We have to grow up. And life has a way of humbling you. Life has a way of putting you on your ass and making you come to grips with the fact that, damn, you know what? I've taken advantage of this situation. I've been a taker. I've been a taker. It don't take anything, family, for you to sit there and think, damn, how would I want to be treated? What would I want somebody to do for me? How do I want people to treat me? And then you do that. You do that. Whether they do that for you or not, you do that because that's what we're supposed to do. I say it all the time. Don't allow other people's issue to become your issue. Don't stop being loving and giving and being a beacon of hope and light because other people are so toxic and negative and dramatic that they can't do that. You do what you came here to do. Do what you came here to do. Resolve your issues and learn how to be a giver. Learn how to sow into people's lives. And I'm not talking about just sex. Grow the hell up. And it's not about just gifts. It's about meeting their needs. It's about saying, hey, you know what? Let me just give you this. I want to just do this for you. Why? As a token of my appreciation for you. Why? As a token of how much I value you. Why? As a token of just how much I adore you, how much I love you. Just show you how happy and grateful I am that you're in my life. You don't have to have a reason to give somebody something. I hate the holidays in that regard. And people think that they're entitled to shit. I do for people all year long. It ain't got to be no holidays. Because on holiday, people got this expectation of what you do for me, and they want to get on social media and talk about their gifts and share their gifts and share who got what and whoop and I'll do each other. And yet they ain't brought shit to the table. They want all this nice shit, but then they want to get you a fucking tie. They want all this nice shit, but then they want to get you a raggedy ass t-shirt. They want all this nice shit, but they get you a raggedy ass beanie. We have to grow the hell up. You have to grow the hell up. Man, family. I'm out here at this beautiful place. Man, you can't even see how big the house is behind me. This man, and it's crazy because we sit back and we condemn rich families and we condemn and we belittle all these people that had great insight and they established great legacies, you know what I mean, for their children and their grandchildren and generations after them, and we condemn them as the powers to be, and we condemn them as being satanic and whoop and all this other stupid jealous bullshit. You're a low-key hater. Just acknowledge the fact that you a freaking hater. You mad because you can't do it. You mad because you ain't got crap to leave. You mad because you don't have the insight of how to establish something like this. You mad because you ain't a giver. Family, we have to grow up. We have to grow up. We have to learn how to give people their flowers while they're alive. And stop waiting until the fucking relationship is over or until the relationship dies. And then we want to cry and sob and boo-hoo and talk about how much they meant to us and whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. And you ain't show them a goddamn day of their life what they meant to you. You ain't go out of your way for nothing in regards to them. You constantly had your hand out. Gimme. I want. But you wouldn't do shit to show them what they meant to you. Now they're dead and gone. Now the relationship is over. Now you want to sob and cry and whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. And some of you become so bitter, so toxic, you start demonizing that person. That person ain't shit and they sorry and they whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop and blah, 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 blah. All that other stupid shit. Because you don't want to deal with the fact that you fucked up. You fucked up. You messed up a good thing. You messed up a great thing. And you want to blame them. You want to be the victim. Man, we got to grow up. We have to grow up. Man, family, my hope and prayer is that you learn how to start giving people their flowers while they're alive. Stop waiting for them to have to ask you to do something for them. Stop waiting for them to have to, hey, can you do this? Hey, can you give me this? Hey, can you do this? Can you? Man, enough of that childish bullshit, family. Grow the fuck up. You a man, you a woman, you a king, you a queen, you a boss. Man, you're supposed to think like one. To think like one means, man, you have to have insight and foresight. You have to think and plan ahead. They're gonna need this. They're gonna want this. They're gonna like this. Let me do this for them. Oh, they're gonna want to go here. Oh, they're gonna want to experience this. Oh, they're gonna want to check this out. Let me create these beautiful memories for them. Let me share something with them that'll last them a lifetime. That's what kings do. That's what queens do. That's what bosses do. We create memories for people, positive memories, positive experiences. Things that's going to last a lifetime, way after you're gone, way after you're dead. These people will have these memories, these beautiful memories, regardless of what they say about you, regardless of how they say you ain't shit and you didn't do this with you. Man, the truth is the truth. The truth is the truth. My hope and prayer is that you're creating beautiful, positive memories for those in your life. It's not about how expensive the gift is. It's about creating beautiful memories. I love you guys. Happy healing. Peace.